All-Star Wrestling proudly returning to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center on Saturday night, April 25. Scheduled to compete will be the likes of Rex and King, better known as the Moondog Tag Team Combination. The Moondogs in the tag team match in Baltimore. Scheduled to appear on the Wrestling Spectacular the 25th of April as well, although an individual competition will be Tony Gurria, as Tony Gurria is looking forward to facing the master of the Cobra Clutch, Sergeant Slaughter. Scheduled as well, Rick Martel meets the Hangman. Then from there, Pedro Morales, hopeful of successfully defending the Intercontinental title against Fred Blassie's Killer Khan. And then the bad man from Borger back in town, back to take on Bob Backlund for the World Wrestling Federation Championship in the return encounter with Gorilla Monsoon, the 400-pounder, as the guest referee. Right now, our guest will be the Grand Wizard, along with Sergeant Slaughter.
What is a half a team? What is Cheech without Chong? What was Abbott without Costello? That's the same thing. Gurria without Martel, or Martel without Gurria. Only half an effort, and a full effort is not good enough for any man to beat Sergeant Slaughter. So you, Tony Gurria, you're back on your way back to the land down under. Is that correct, Sergeant Slaughter?
That's correct, General. You know, when I first came here and my face was on this TV, you people didn't know who I was. There are a few maggots out there who were in my boot camp that remembered me. But now my name, Sergeant Slaughter, is a household name. And Tony Gurria, you didn't know what the Cobra Clutch was then. But you know what it is now, and you've seen what it can do. And all those maggots out there watching, especially you, the big guys with the big tummies eating the potato chips and sipping the beer, you know that I am number one around here. I don't care what match I'm in, I'm the number one man around here. Tony Gurria, I know you're trying to make a name for yourself. You want to make a name for yourself by not only breaking the Cobra Clutch, but by beating me. But you're all wrong, and you will not do it because I am the number one man around here. And I told you before when I first came here to get that haircut and shine them shoes, and you still haven't done it. You're a maggot too, you know? You're disgraceful. You're a disgrace.
The Grand Wizard, along with Sergeant Slaughter squaring off against Tony Gurria in individual competition in Baltimore. Now our guest will be the World Wrestling Federation title holder, the man who proudly wears the championship belt, Mr. Bob Backlund. And Bob, of course, your opposition, Stan Hansen. He gets meaner, nastier, stronger, tougher with every day.
Yes, he does. You know, Vince, I am very, very proud to be the World Wrestling Federation champion. I'm very proud to represent all those people out there, all those good fans out there. They've supported me beautifully. I'm proud when I step in that ring, I got my head way up in the air. And I like to think of it's going to be a wrestling match, but Mr. Hansen's already set the stage in the last match we had, and that was no wrestling match. The fight's going to continue, Vince. The only one thing that's going to help this one out is Gorilla Monsoon's going to be there. When the smoke settles, when he proves to me, or I prove to him, you know, he thinks he's going to prove to me that he's the biggest, baddest Texan, the stud that he is. That's what he's going to prove to me. Anyway, when the smoke settles, Gorilla Monsoon's going to be standing up to the countdown, 1, 2, 3, and the better man's going to walk out of that ring with the belt around his waist.
Bob Backlund is commentary on the main event on the 25th of April in Baltimore. Our guest now, Fred Blassie, along with Mr. Stan Hansen.
McMahon, let me tell you right now, and Bob Backlund, this is not a popularity contest, and we don't care what Monsoon does. And if he doesn't call him right, we'll annihilate him too. Because here's the man that's the next world heavyweight champion, Stan Hansen. And I guarantee he will do just what I tell him.
What makes you feel, Mr. Hansen, you will accomplish your goal on this occasion when you could not in the previous occasion?
Hey, wait a second. First of all, McMahon, let me teach you a little manners. First of all, I'm happy to have that big, nasty Gorilla Monsoon in there. I'm happy. Bob Backlund's the one that ought to be scared because there's going to come down to one thing. Me stomping on him and pinning his shoulders down, 1, 2, 3. And if that big, nasty Gorilla Monsoon can get down to count it, he better start down early because I'm going to jump on you right from the beginning, Bob Backlund. Right here in Baltimore, brother. Right here in Baltimore. You be ready. I'm happy. Monsoon, come on down, brother. I'm going to be there with the lariat, and you try to stop that.